Hello, everybody. I need to make sure Cynthia's camera's on because now she's here. Hi, how is it going? Welcome to Divine and Conquer's Theros, Travels and Odysseys, where we pretend to be Greek superheroes and fight monsters. Pretend. Oh, sorry, we are Greek superheroes, and we do fight
Will
monsters.
is actually masquerading. He is a Minotaur.
He is a Minotaur. That's why he's so, how do I say, gorgeous.
Manly.
So, yeah. I think announcements that I can never, ever figure out how to put from my hand to paper. This Wednesday, we're going to be doing our first episode for session for our Arthurian game. So you guys should totally go watch that. It's going to be awesome. Monday, we're going to be doing a podcast on how to end campaigns or just end games in general. Have a discussion on that. Going really quick through announcements because of time. Merch down below. Our friends' information down below. Our Patreon down below. You go use the code Divine Conquer at Talent and Claws Etsy and you get 10% off your products, which is really, really cool. Does anyone have any special thing that they wanted to say? No one's working on anything projects or anything cool.
Go like our Cheeky Bastards page so that you can be updated on when our show's going to be.
Yeah.
I am working on my chainsaw right now.
That I did not mess
And
up.
don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. Yes. I'm going to get the link for Cheeky Bastards and I will post it in chat so you guys can follow. Yeah. So with that, I guess let's post it. Intro ourselves and pick up on the game because it's been, I believe, a month since we played.
Yep. It's been a month.
It's been some time. So, hey guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's Dungeon Master. To the right of me, left of me, is a Ryan. Who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Zadrith Murs, a phantom rogue that likes firing crossbows at things. It's going to be great.
And Cindy, who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Cindy. I will be playing a Centaur named Molasses. I'm also a wizard.
Yeah. Trent, who are you playing?
I am playing Chameno, a human paladin who is also a white mana supremacist.
Fuck you. Hey!
Wow.
Will, who are you playing?
On a strong note.
Playing Asterion Halfhorn, a Minotaur fighter.
Hey, Wolf, who are you playing?
I'm playing Z, a Satyr bard, and definitely just a bard.
Just a bard. And with that, let's roll that bean footage. Hello, welcome. Let's us do the music that I should have had playing instead of making fun of my players. There we go, recap music. So, picking up last time, As my notes are opening up right now for everybody to see. There you go. Cool. So last time you guys finished off the dungeon, the Temple of Crufix, met another party, and one of the party members said that they just finished off fighting this mechanical dragon in a volcano, leading you guys to further ponder what does that have to do with the boons you guys have. You guys learned that Crufix and the god of forging, and then the god of the seeds, Phoenix, their bonds, their boons were dimmed in a different way that you guys' brightened constellations within the bowls, signifying that you can grab those boons. Saying that there's others out there for sure that are also trying to defeat these champions. As you guys traveled further south and found the stomping grounds of Molasses, you guys entered an empty village, destroyed by what you guys pondered to be a hydra that somehow has something to do with this. Entering the Temple of Nyla, the goddess of the hunt, you guys face 3 undead centaurs. And that's kind of where we left off. We're still within this temple. I guess I can just move you guys there. Boop and a boop. And changing. Oop, wrong button. Changing the music a little bit. The music that Cindy can 100% listen to and hear. So,
Asterion.
Asterion.
My imagination to imagine the music.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Cindy.
Yes.
One day we'll fix your computer. Asterion, you're still a large size Minotaur where your horns are like an inch or two away from scraping the roof of this building. Since I believe you just used your rune to turn yourself giant. The last Centaur was
I've got a
killed.
little bit of time left.
Yep. There are 3 doors, on either one forward and 2 to either side of you guys. You do know that the one that is forward has been open. So.
I thought we had opened one of the other ones.
Oh yes, this
opened
one.
all.
Yes, this one. It's the mechanism at top kind of forces you to open one or the other. There is a little bit of a that you see Molasses in there. There's no light, but your dark vision lets you see just a tiny bit of a 20-foot gap before some stairs going further down.
Was this temple around when I lived here?
Yes.
So, do I have knowledge of the map?
It does look run down, but you would note that this essentially was a place of prayer, study, and like your stereotypical Greek philosophical discussions, where it's just an open area where people kind of just gather around and discuss that sort of
It's
thing.
also been like 100 years, so some stuff might have changed in it.
Yeah, you do. From your perspective, the only thing that you notice, Molasses, is like the overgrowth. So there's been time. You're a fairly intelligent person. There has to have been time for overgrowth, which means there has to have been time for nobody to keep up with the temple. So take that information as you will.
So, like, which way is the temple kitchen, for example?
There would be no kitchen. You would know that there is essentially, in this direction, there are 3 separate rooms, and in this direction there will be 4 rooms. And
What
kind of
about
each
the upward
one.
direction?
That is the only look. That's this would be the main center for prayer.
I mean, like, what's... how do I click? Okay. What's in that direction?
That is the main center of prayer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And from your remembrance, it wasn't like obviously no chairs or anything. It's just literally people coming, sitting down, and discussing things, or practicing small incantations, or studying specific rituals, etc. for the arcanic arts. Since this would probably be the closest thing to a school, where you guys would like discuss the stars and discuss the world around you and have meetings and different levels of education for the hunters versus the people who are helping others travel through the other ends of the woods.
Oh. Which way has the library?
None. You would probably have to bring your own.
Oh, okay.
Most of this is just empty.
Mm.
Yes, Zadrith.
This door in front of me's open, right?
Yes, it's open. Yeah.
Okay.
You know that there's
just...
a pit trap in front of you that you have to do like a little jump to get over, but it's not hard since you guys discovered it. It's just like annoyance at the moment.
I'll hop over it.
Okay.
And do I make that easily?
Yeah.
Don't need to roll anything for it? Okay, dope. Just making sure.
I'm
And
gonna head down that left pathway if I can get through that door.
That way? Sure. Let me look at my notes that are apparently not what I quite remember. Okay.
And then can I check this room for potential traps? See
Sure.
if it's not like loaded with more?
Yeah, roll me investigation. And you're opening this door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me reveal area. Notice that this is a door. Alright, 1 second.
I'll follow him.
Okay, no problema. 1 second, since you guys are now in 2 separate doors, this would be... See, the issue here is when I write these notes on my laptop, it's in white ink. And when I transfer it over to my desktop, it's in black. So it's black written on black, and it's a little bit hard to read. Which I can't fix that for some freaking reason. Okay, you are in that room. This is going to be room number 2. Okay, which you already solved that puzzle. Sorry. Yeah, you already did that. Okay. What did you get on investigation, Zadrith?
It is a 23.
23. Okay, that's really good.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you are looking around, you will see that these two corners, little cubbies, looks like they're statues of centaurs that have eroded. The face is really, really smooth. You see that the spear tip on one of theirs has fallen to the ground. You're going to see this throughout the entire place, where the tile stone has either cracked and like roots have started to break through, moss here and there, a little bit of mildew, and tiny bit of fungus in some of these areas. But you get to over here, and there seems to be something in front. You can't see, it's invisible. But you definitely feel almost like your foot kind of hit it before you noticed. And there seems to be something...
Damn it, I stubbed my fin!
Yeah, there seems to be something solid in this corner at the bottom. And
And it's invisible.
It's invisible, yeah.
Okay. Having interacted with something invisible before, and proceeding to dump oil on it and burn the oil we had, I'm gonna just kind of shout back, I got another invisible thing in here!
You do notice two things with these two centaurs. Each one has a spear and one has a sword in their hand. They each have their hand that is it's open towards you, and in the center you see a small dip inside, and it's spherical.
Huh.
Did I hear him call out?
Yeah, it echoes
I
here for
called that
sure.
with the intention of y'all hearing.
Yeah, it definitely echoes in here. And in this room that you guys see, towards the end, you see a broken statue. Over here, you see a really preserved, since there is some metals that are kind of holding up this, and you see the rust here and there, but some of the copper is pretty well intact with the stonework, kind of a showing the shape of this centaur. And what you would see is this centaur looks like it has armor on its back and scrolls that are in stone, kind of broken and eroded. But at the palm of its hand, you see a blue sphere. And that would be right over here.
Is it a statue?
It's a statue, yes.
Okay.
So like this platform right here would be a statue.
And
you see
on
these,
discovering
stone doors on this end.
on discovering the palm divots for the two centaurs, I'm gonna. That's an echo. I would follow up with yeah, and I think we need to unlock something in here. Weird indentations in the hands of these statues.
Can I recognize the figure in the statue?
You recognize maybe the armor. Roll me history. Molasses, you definitely would know that this is not necessarily an individual. It's but it's definitely one of the.
I got a 10.
A 10. They look very militant to you. Not the Langon centaurs. What is the other tribe of centaurs? There's two tribes of centaurs essentially. One would be the scholarly type, and the other one would be the ones that are essentially in charge of safety and travel from different tribes or even outside people to just navigate through the woods. This would be one of the scholars.
So it's a statue of a scholarly centaur. Do
Yeah.
I know who it is?
This, you know for a fact that this isn't representing anyone specific. It's just like a statue of somebody.
The Fairies band?
Maybe. I forget.
There's the Lagana band that
Yes.
typically worships Helios, and then there's the Fairies band.
Okay. So Lagana band would be the scholars, if I recall correctly. And then
So it's like one
so
of those old statues that us humans have.
yeah, it's just
Generic person,
yeah, pretty much. It's just a generic guy.
a mannequin centaur.
Mm-hmm. Very very much a mannequin. So yeah, what do you guys do?
I guess I'll go through the stone doors.
Okay. As you kind of push the doors, it's a little bit stuck. You kind of use a little bit more force than you're used to, as some of the stone on the other side is restraining a little bit of it, and you see something that is quite new to you.
This is new, I say.
As you,
Everything is new. We're hundreds of years old.
as you never recalled
It's the
there.
same. The structure's the same.
Mm-hmm. You never recall there being a coffin. And this
Coffin.
is coffin. And you know that there's another set of doors down here, or a door. But yeah, there's a tomb. That's probably a better way of
Ah.
saying it.
Alright, I will go and investigate the tomb.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Whoops.
From what I
Yes.
already know, it's just simple spherical indentation in the hands
Correct.
of the statues in here. All right, with that, I'm just gonna walk back to the entrance of this and hop back over.
Okay. As you
And
do
just-
so.
Be like, I'm just gonna start passively looking for these spheres, being like quietly muttering. All right, it's a sphere about the size of a pond. About the size of a pond.
Okay.
I'm milking this joke for all it's worth.
What did you get, Molasses, on your investigation?
13.
13. Okay. It's a you know that on the name of it, it's written in Centaur. This is a cruiser of Crufix. So it has, even though this is a temple of Nalia, this specific individual who is here has, at least was devout to your god as well. Just Nalia would be one of the main deities within the forest. You don't find anything odd. It looks like it's sturdy, so you might need another hand pushing it, or you can try moving the lid if you so wish.
Undisturb the grave.
If that's what you want to do. Other than that, there's just it
Oh,
looks
thank
like
God!
to
I
be
thought that was.
a centaur who is here, who is also a worshiper of your god.
Alright, I'll disturb the grave.
I thought that was a sacrificial altar when you first uncovered it. I was like, oh crap, here we go.
Same.
Blood sacrifices.
If you're going to try to open it, roll me a strength.
16.
16. As you try, it's just too much. It's solid. 16 won't do, unfortunately. As you're doing all that, what about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing?
I wait until
wanna-
my thing shrinks.
You can, I believe you can deactivate it if you want to, or are you just gonna wait?
I'll just wait the full minute till it's
Okay, sure, fair enough.
Well, I'm just picturing you in the center of the room, just like posing, waiting for it to go away.
I want to try and open the door that I'm by.
Okay, yeah. Since you guys went through the other one, this is easily open as well. Let me reveal the
Does
area for you.
opening that door close this one?
Yes, it closes that one.
Okay.
As you all hear the of the door closing, and pretty similar setup. Z, you do see a centaur over here, but this centaur looks like it has leather armors and bands. And instead of having scrolls where the hips would be, it has two axes. It's laid with metals, coppers, and stone, and it's also holding a blue sphere in the palm of its hands. And there would be 3 doors on the side. One right in front of you, one after the stairs, and one all the way to the end.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that in mine. Does the statue on the left side also have a blue sphere?
Yes, it has a blue sphere. So, not that it has been communicated with the party, but
Yeah.
you guys know there's a blue sphere here, and Z, you know there's a blue sphere here. And by the
No,
time
I
this happens,
called it out.
you know that there's
like-
something that needs spheres, but
Ah.
you don't know where the spheres are. Half the party knows, essentially. Half the
Gotcha.
information.
Okay.
So
And at
he
this
called
time,
out that he
Asterion, your shape would just shrink down. I'll say it's
I'm
so
gonna
bad.
grab the sphere from this statue.
Sure.
Yeah, we know that Zadrith said he needed spheres.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll grab my sphere and
Okay.
move to give it to him.
Since both of you grab the sphere, I will ask you guys to both make me a dexterity saving throw.
See, or
Or,
right,
thing.
and here's an option.
what's the
You
option?
could not.
What did you guys get?
1 second. Who did I bless before we went in here?
I don't
must have
even
been on your
remember.
notes.
I would have noted it.
I
on my
was one of them.
Okay, is it a magical thing that I'm making a saving throw on?
No, it's
because
mechanical.
if it is, okay,
It's mechanical.
because that's an important thing.
Yeah,
for me.
it would be. Yeah, it's mechanical,
So
unfortunately.
all in all, that would be 18.
18. Okay, that's definitely a pass.
If I told you I love you, could I have advantage on it anyway?
If the audience gives you advantage, what did you get, Z?
7.
7. 7 is definitely a fail. I'm sorry. As well, that's not the worst thing in the world. You take 3 points of poison damage. As when you lift it up, the Centaur's mouth opens and a dart flies. As it kind of hits your armor, good thing you had some armor exactly where you were, Chameno. And Z, it kind of just scratches the tip of your eye just a little bit. Didn't actually hit it, but it's hurt and it stings. 3 points of poison damage. That's
Or-
about it. But you have it. Or I take no damage.
It could not be.
I'm gonna saunter over into this room.
Okay, all right, you're there. You're seeing Molasses having an issue trying to open this door. The lid. And
I mean, a lid's just a door that opens up.
yeah,
so.
that's very true. That's 100% how that works.
All right, I'm putting the sphere back. He can
I'm
figure it
gonna-
out on his own.
You put the sphere back, okay?
Not really.
Okay, I was gonna say because there is some mechanic if you do. As I'll say that as you are starting to, you see the jaw start to close, and when you lift it up, the jaw just remains open. Chameno, what are you doing once you step into the room?
I'm gonna point over at the room below us and say maybe we should check out the remaining room before we raise more undead.
All right.
You sounded so disappointed. I guess no more undead. Okay. Once you move the stone door, it kind of breaks a little bit. You step back for a second, and then just the remaining bits of it you kind of shove off. You see a chest at the end.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I go.
Well, there surely can't be any undead in that.
I go and help him open it.
Okay.
Chameno Dies to Mimics, Volume
Are,
37.
You guys just trying to open it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're trying your absolute best. I will say roll me a strength, just see if you can bust it open. Molasses, if you're assisting, either both of you can roll, or you can give one of the other advantage. Your call.
I got a 15.
Okay, 15.
I got a 1.
Oh boy, a 1. Okay. Molasses, unfortunately, you don't quite open it. But I'll say that because you didn't get a natural 1, I'll give you advantage on this one. I would like both of you guys to also roll me a dexterity saving throw. But Molasses, I'll give you the advantage on this. As you try to open it and you don't manage to open it, you just manage to release the mechanism that fired off again a couple of darts. So
21.
what's 21? Yeah, you pass. As what did you get, Molasses?
Die. Phil, you said dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
13.
13. Unfortunately, Molasses, that is not quite a pass. As that is going to
Who's
be...
the rogue now, Zadrith?
Apparently Molasses catching this trap.
That is 6 points of poison damage.
Ah,
As
I'm already from before.
you open the chest and just you see the air pressure goes as it dings off your armor again. You're like, oh, that was lucky. And Molasses, you have a dart kind of embedded into your arm. You just pull it out. It's poison damage, just in case that affects anybody specifically. You're not poisoned, just poison damage.
Well, do I feel buzzed at least?
Oh Lord.
A little bit. You see that there is a lot of small objects inside, but the chest is not open. You can give it another go if you want, but keep those numbers to
So it's
yourselves.
just like cracked a bit.
It's cracked, yeah. It was cracked just enough for the trap to trigger.
I'll try again.
All right, roll me strength, Molasses, if you're assisting, or if you're rolling, roll as well. Z, what are you doing? And then I'm gonna go to Zadrith and Asterion.
I'm going to check this top door.
Okay, no problem. Let me reveal it as a little. Oh, that's not the right one. A little bit of pressure, but nothing too dramatic. As you open the door, you will also see another tombstone in here in a pretty large empty room.
Fun.
And the engraving in the tombstone would be in Centaur.
Is it incensor?
Centaur, like your language.
Oh.
And there is doors leading to the other one, to the other room.
Can I investigate this door?
Yeah. Asterion, for a man of your size, opening this is not really that big of a deal. As you kind of move it along that room, yeah, you notice an empty room. If you guys want to roll me an investigation, please do.
15 plus.
I'm gonna assume
Hey,
that
only
Chameno.
low rolls tonight. I got an 11.
11. Okay.
17.
17. All right. Those are two good numbers. You're gonna investigate that one.
Yeah, I'm assuming Chameno and Molasses have it over on the other side. And I'm
Sure.
gonna...
Roll me investigation, and then
Sure.
I'll go Z Asterion Zadrith, and then we'll move on to the other
Oof.
side.
I got worse than Z at a 9.
A 9. Okay. You see. Okay. First, Z. As you're looking, it just looks like maybe this person was important. There seems to be quite a bit of decoration within the tombstone, but has been just kind of eroded, and the details have been lost in time. Other than that, you hear the doors opening, so you kind of know that your friends are on the other side, but you don't discover anything special within here. Do you have dark vision?
Yes, for
okay.
both magical and non-magical, up to 120 feet.
Okay. I will say that there is you don't know if it was just you moving away or if the sun's bouncing a little bit weirdly. But did you notice a light inside? I'll leave you to that one. And then Asterion. You rolled a 17.
I
Right?
did.
Okay. It's a giant empty room. And when you're kind of searching around and looking at the walls and noting the art structure, like the paintings and the murals here that has been kind of like eroded in time. By the time you step there, you feel, maybe just because of your size, you feel that the tile kind of gave a little bit underneath you. Not enough for you to fall through, but definitely enough for like a hoof to like maybe break through if you're not careful.
I step back near by the door,
Okay.
and then I take my hammer and I smash the ground.
Okay. Are you smashing where you are or in this tile?
That tile.
Okay.
A tile away from me.
Okay. I will say that as you kind of hit it around, since you're smashing so far away, as it gives in easily enough, you hear as stone kind of hits glass a little bit. And
glass?
it hits glass. I will ask you to roll me a d8 in a second, or you can roll it now, and I'll go back to you in a second. Okay. Zadrith, what?
I see a room.
What'd you get?
It's got I got a 9.
9. You see a whole bunch of scrolls that are wizard stuff.
Whole bunch of scrolls and wizard
As you
stuff.
kind of open one, oh, it's empty. Oh, that one's empty. Oh, there's just a whole room full of empty scrolls.
This isn't the armory.
What did you guys get on strength over here?
21.
21. Okay. All right. As Molasses assists you, Chameno, you open it up, and it is a chest full of shiny gold.
Oh, how much gold?
Oh, I've been down this road before.
Chameno, yes,
know
you
what-
have.
For the gold?
If you are going to count it, it's going to take you a while. There is quite a bit.
More sun sickness.
More.
I'm gonna have deja vu and wait for her to pick up gold before I...
Okay, as you pick up a couple of gold
Alright.
pieces,
2 fistfuls of gold.
they're real. They sound like gold. I would ask you guys to roll me another investigation as you're counting the gold and stuff.
I'm not touching it.
Okay.
I got an 8.
An 8 total? There's
Yeah.
once you count, there is about 800 gold. Not about, there is 800
Wow.
gold. It's a large
Can
chest.
I carry 400 gold?
No. I mean, maybe.
How much gold? Okay, I carry 400 gold.
Are you just taking the gold?
Can I carry?
You can carry as much as you can carry. I mean, I think 400 gold is like a couple pounds worth of coin.
I guess I'll split it with the party. So I'll take 100. Wait, you said it was 800?
800.
I'll take 200.
I'm going to take out the thermos in my bag
Sure. Okay, you take it out.
and Molasses, fill my thermos with gold.
All right. I pour 200 gold into his thermos.
Okay. Add that to your inventory as we'll get you the rest of the gold to the other party members.
Okay. I pick up the rest of the gold to give it to the other party members.
Okay, no problem. As I'll say that you guys are making your way back, and we'll hand that out in a second. Z, what are you doing? As you just see a fancy tombstone, and you thought you might have seen light coming from the inside of the tomb.
I am going to trust my Satyr eyes, and hopefully my devil sight that I get from my bardic invocations is helpful. I'm going to move in and try to search the room better.
Okay. Give me that investigation.
I swear, virtual dice, I will melt you in the oven if you don't do something good here. A 20.
20. As you're kind of searching and looking around, I'll say that over here there's a small little like square that looks like it has moss growing perfectly around, and for the heck of it, you kind of just push a button, and the stone moves almost like it had a mechanism to lift the lid down, and it can easily be pushed back. And you see a Sayter who is completely wrapped, mummified as well, with lettering. This one would be in common, as you see on the base of the lid inside, "My finest creation, to have light where there is none." And in its arms, he's holding a fairly large glass globe.
I use Mage Hand.
Okay. As
No more
and-
darts for me, thanks.
Try
Uh,
to have it move the globe.
Okay, it takes a second or two as the hands are kind of pried After a long, long time of holding it, you hear a crack or something as the globe lifts. And it's transparent with a slight tint of blue as well. Like the finest, but it's just translucent on the other side.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna have it carrying it for me.
Okay. Just a little globe just moving around. All right. Hey, Asterion, what did you get on the D8?
An 8.
An 8. That's excellent. Okay. So it's actually quite, because you find first you find like a crate that looks like it has the vials are just empty, but since you're kind of a large man, your arm reaches to the end of it, and you see that there's a crate. There's about 4 of these, but the first 3 are completely empty, or glass that has been shattered. It's just the last one that could contain 12 vials of something, but has 8. As you kind of move them aside and just moving crates after crate, you can grab the last one. It has, until you guys sit down and investigate what these items are, you have 8 potions. One looks weird, and you see that it has fur inside of it. Another one just looks a little bit like olive juice. Just it's kind of extra thick, and it's almost an olive color. And then the other ones look very familiar to healing potions. You're kind of quite good at picking those out. And there would be 5 of those, since you rolled an 8. No, sorry, 6 of those. I don't know how to math. 6 of those since you rolled an 8. One is a little bit brighter, but the rest look pretty similar in color. And Zadrith, scrolls, just more paper. It's empty. It's a lot of paper.
I'm gonna take like 3 scrolls at random, so 1 from each
Sure.
shelf, and shove them in my bag
Roll
and attempt to walk out.
roll me percentiles for the fun of this.
Sure.
I'm not gonna
I'll roll
lie.
it.
That was one of the lowest DCs within this whole area, and I'm surprised.
I got my lucky number, 17.
17. Okay. Right, you got 3 random pieces of paper.
3 random pieces of paper. Okay, dope.
So, as you
can
guys...
I take a second? Go ahead.
No, what's up?
I said I wanted to take a second attempt at investigating and hope I got higher than a 9, but I also don't want to sit here and be like, I want to investigate this room 7 times.
I'll give you another shot, but with disadvantage.
Sure.
As I hit my teeth against metal, and it's one of the worst feelings in the world for me.
With disadvantage, I take the 17.
17. Okay. As your method is a little bit unorthodox, as you're like, just drop a whole bunch of them. You do find 4, not any of the 3 that you had, that has some writings in it.
Oh man. Is the writing in common?
It is arcanic.
It's okay.
So if you are trained in the arcanic arts,
Nope.
no draconic, or cast arcanic magic or have arcane, you will be able to read it. Like the knowledge arcana.
I know
trained.
draconic.
If you know draconic, you can read it.
Okay, cool.
One says to charm an individual, to steal life from an individual, to grant favors from the gods, and then the last one says to have the strength of Mogus. Sure.
Mogus. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was
will.
trying not to make it sound like just traditional scrolls. I'm like, yeah.
The
Mogus.
strength of with just nothing else is such a better title.
I will double check the 3 scrolls that I just pocketed.
They're empty.
Realize they have nothing on them. Drop them and grab the 4 scrolls that do have writing on them and be like, ha ha! Needle in haystack. Got it.
As
All right.
you all hear the ha. What do you guys do?
While looking back to the others,
Okay.
I want to. Is there writing on that tomb that I passed earlier?
Yes. That is 6. Yeah, it's the Cruiser of. So it's just a title. It's also a card. Which I believe. Was I thinking ahead of time? And nope, I did not. Okay.
Is it going to give me an extra land drop every time?
It gives you 1 extra
Oh,
land drop with
Lord.
it. Yeah, that's what it does.
Oh, the Corsair of Crude Fish?
Yeah, Courser. I said Cruiser, but Courser of Crewfix.
I'm just glad it's not a wayward sword tooth.
Okay, I'll try again to open the tomb.
Okay.
Oh, it says.
All right. It's Molasses. Roll me with advantage then.
Okay. I got 16. You said
Six-
with advantage, so I'll roll again, right?
So roll again and take the higher. Yeah.
16.
16. Unfortunately, I'll say this is the second time it kind of opens. It's just gonna take a little bit more time as you eventually do manage to pull it. It's with Chameno's help as it finally does open, and there's no writing like the other one, but this is a scholarly individual. No, it's not a scholarly individual. This, dude. Yes, this looks like a female centaur with a spear in her hands. And roll me a perception, you guys. With bands of leather around her arms as quick defense. So yeah, Chameno and Molasses, roll me a perception, if you will.
9.
15.
16. You do manage 15. Okay, which is the DC. Since you were more familiar with the attires of the different clans, it strikes you odd that they have what would equate to like a wizard's belt, and as you're kind of like looking through it, there's nothing in there except for a item towards the back, kind of since the centaur burials are kind of hunched together and the legs are folded in to save some space. It just kind of digs underneath, and it looks maybe a dagger, but once you pull it out, it's a wand.
Ew. A wand. Can I use it?
Yeah. It's going to just for sake of expediency, I will tell you what the scrolls are. It's going to take about a couple of minutes to identify what these magical items are, and a quick taste test so you can identify what the potions are. So if you guys want to individually do that, I can just tell you, or we can hold that off to a different time for like a short rest or whatever.
I'll spend a couple minutes to figure out what this orb does.
Okay. If everybody's going to do that, I'm just going to start with Molasses and then make my way down. So, Molasses, you kind of play around with the wand, and being trained in the arcane arts, you would know that this is the wand of enemy detection.
Oh, cool.
Anyone that you would perceive as an enemy, as long as they're within 60 feet, you will be able to identify their location, even if they're hidden. It should be in D&D Beyond. You see that it's a long stick with a it's not a diamond, but it looks like a diamond, kind of fixed within the wedges of the corner, and then that stone kind of moves. Since it's a triangle, kind of like will point to where an enemy would be. Z. The orb that you have, you would identify as the Drift Globe. It has a couple of functions, but essentially it would be able to cast a daylight spell or a light spell. And I also believe that should be on D&D Beyond, so you can add that into your character sheet.
You said the Drift Globe?
Yes, Drift Globe. It also has a property that you're about to grab it as your mage hand kind of moved away, but that 1 second the orb just stayed in the air. It also just floats and you can move it up to 60 feet, and it'll stay there. And if you move, the orb moves.
Oh my god, we don't have to worry about buying torches anymore.
Nice.
Okay, so Asterion. There is one potion of greater healing.
Okay.
There is a potion of animal friendship. There is the oil of slipperiness, which will increase the critical range for a weapon for up to an hour. And then there is 5 potions of healing. And Zadrith, just to make sure that everybody has the correct scroll, there is a charm person, false life, bull strength, and divine favor.
False life, bull strength, and what was the last one? Divine favor?
Divine favor and charm person. I don't know if you said that one.
Yeah, I got charm person.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll say that you guys have these items, you identify them, you I don't believe either one takes an attunement, so you should be able to just wield the magical items. And if you cannot find them in D&D Beyond, just let me know. But I believe that everybody can.
It's not letting me find the drift.
Okay, I will have to custom make it and give it to you.
I'm gonna regroup at this center area.
Okay. That sounds like
Yeah, I'm gonna stumble back in, just looking at these scrolls with a very like Jack Sparrow. I've got a jar of dirt, like
okay.
feeling to it. Just kind of skipping along, like I'm a wizard now.
As you all see the birdie.
The fish is a magician now.
Oh, yeah, because I don't own the DMG, it's not letting me.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me see if DM can just give it to you. If not, then I'll have to make a magic item at the end of the game.
And I'm gonna hold out as you walk in the orb. Is this who you were looking for?
Yeah, orb. I totally forgot. Sphere thing. I'm gonna just stow the scrolls into my bag and be like, all right, we got one. I don't know where the other one is though.
I'll hand you the other one.
Hey, 2 orbs. Let's not juggle. And
I didn't figure you for the well-read type.
I mean, if it looks like it takes an orb, and we're in a building that...
I was talking about the scrolls, but...
Oh. Who said I could read? I should...
I also
I'm
got
gonna
this.
look very concerned at that.
I also got this cool thing, and I'll clapper for the basic light spell.
Okay.
With my floating orb.
There's an orb in the center of the room. It boom, just bright. It's as bright as a torch. I also did not know that the wand of enemy detection is not a free thingy, so I will make those magic items at the end of the game, and I will put them on y'all's inventory.
What?
On,
I was
Murs.
gonna add my wand of enemy detection.
Wait, one more time?
I was able to add the wand of enemy detection.
Yeah, he's gonna add it after the game.
No, she said
No,
she was able.
No, she was
Oh.
able to.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know why I couldn't find it. I could have maybe I just misspelled it. But all right, awesome.
On receiving the 2 spheres, I'm gonna hop my happy ass back over the pit
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of look to my left and put the sphere Chameno gave me into the left one,
Okay.
and then put the sphere that Z gave me into the right one, and be like,
Okay.
all right, I hope this works.
While
you're doing this-
the appropriate spear in the appropriate location. You put the scholar spear in one and the tribal spear in, sphere in the other. Okay.
I'm gonna say to Z, Molasses and I found gold. I didn't touch it this time.
Oh yeah. Who am I standing next to? Where am I?
Over here. You want me to move you
You're
to
over in the
center?
totally not sacrificial altar room.
Okay.
What's a Phyrexian altar doing in a place like this?
Oh no!
You have no idea how much I want to put Phyrexians in this campaign, but I decided not
You
to.
could have.
I could, but no.
I give Z 200 gold.
By the way, 800 divided by 5 would be 160, not 200 flat.
Oh, I
Well,
thought
that's okay. You're not getting any gold.
Yeah, just for that.
I give thee 160 gold.
That's fine.
All right, so you guys are dividing the gold evenly.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Everybody pockets
Yeah.
160, please.
Turbo communism.
It's usually
I'm not. I'm keeping my 200 gold.
How? Fine, I'll take 120, and Chameno can have 40 extra. That's how math works.
Yeah. I
All right.
didn't math correctly. My bad. The rest. My
The
bad.
wand,
Zadrith.
the wand of enemy detection will be super useful next time someone's throwing spears at us and we don't know if they're on our side or not.
Yeah.
Yep, it would be
Walk,
nice.
walk into a town's local government and then just give that thing a whirl.
I love the implication of that. Okay, so once you put the two spheres into the Centaur's hands, you see the room completely turns blue, and
Oh fuck, blue stuff.
yeah, out of the center, you see this. The only proper way to describe this, does not matter what universe or fantasy game you're playing, is a blue glowy. As
Blue glowy?
a blue glowy. You have to know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
It's in Star Wars when they come.
Z paid someone 20 gold coins for a blue glowy once.
Oh lord.
Mhm. Yep. So a apparition of a centaur appears, and it speaks in a language that you do not understand.
Ah crap.
Oh, I've
Hey.
seen one of these
Molasses, you
before.
speak Centaur, right?
Bacteria
Yeah?
in blood.
Alright, this thing's talking in some weird mumbo jumbo language I don't understand.
It's
And I'm
just
a
like
little
you got peace
concerned.
with this galaxy.
I don't know.
Hold on. How easily can she get over the spikes? Because I can, without trying, get over there. and
It's
understand
easy
and
enough that
comprehend.
if you guys go on the corner
Okay.
and the sides, you guys can do it. But yeah, no, you would be the easiest. It's like, whoop,
Yeah.
just jump over this. As you see this centaur, this elderly man with a long beard, balding spots here and there, just walking around. You see it's the fur on its equestrian body is just patchy here and there. It looks either like this person's has an affliction or has severe or minor burn marks randomly throughout the body. And in Centaur,
I want to note from Molasses as she enters this room, you're gonna see
Yeah.
me reaching for my hand crossbow, and as I see you enter, I'm going to say, does it come in peace? Like, I'm a little concerned.
it's
But
going.
go on.
It's saying in Centaur, as soon as you enter the room, it's almost like it's saying it in repeat until you approach, and then it just like focuses on you, Molasses. Like, oh, somebody who understands. You get that vibe. You don't have a threatening presence, feel a threatening presence from this individual, as it asks in Centaur, "Ask 3, and I shall grant 3."
Oh. We can ask it 3 questions, I think. And I'll answer them.
Wait, questions or wishes?
You really feel that it's saying questions. There's like one or two
Z-
things that can cast wish in this world.
I asked
Z will
if
out what
all
its
the
favorite color is.
centaurs in my tribe are now dead.
You're asking why are the centaurs in your tribe dead? Okay.
Are all of the centaurs in my tribe dead?
Okay. What were you saying? I'm gonna answer that question in a second.
Upon hearing it will answer 3 questions,
Mm-hmm.
Z immediately shouts out asking what its favorite color is.
Okay. It will answer that in a second. So, first question: are all the centaurs in your tribe dead? Unfortunately, the new chosen of Nalia has ended us. There are but a few that have escaped. It is a large
dropped-
beast with many heads.
I drop to my 4 knees and howl, no!
As you ask a question, Z, it will say, blue, of course. One question left, y'all.
I kind of want to be that asshole that burns the other question, but I also know that Z threw the comedic question already, and I don't want to add two.
About what fucking year it is.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's important. Why did we time travel? I should probably word that less dumb.
Well, I mean, knowing exactly when we are is helpful.
Yeah. What year is this?
Let me. Theros years.
If anybody can word this better than I can, go nuts.
Does Theros have a year, like numerical year for its history?
I think it's more important to know like why we time travel to this particular year than what year it is.
It would be a year of an age.
I don't know that it would know the answer to that. Because that's a god's thing, not a random centaur ghost thing.
You do feel that while this person is probably really knowledgeable, there might be a limit to its own intelligence as well. So I will let you guys like formulate and discuss and what questions you want to ask. And he's going to say, "Don't worry, bro. I'll give you a second question. The blue was free." So you got 2 questions, and I will say as a group, you guys will ask these questions.
We should ask how to kill the Hydra.
I mean, we're not gonna kill the Hydra.
Yeah. That Hydra's footprint was the size of a small village.
But it's
like
the new champion of Nihilea.
Is it the new champion? Is that what he was saying?
That's what he was saying. That Hydra is the champion of Nihilea.
We're not killing that champion.
That's what I'm saying.
It's okay. Pelucranos only has a CR of like what, 30? Not kidding. I haven't read the book, I promise.
I'm letting you know. I was telling the game earlier. The challenge ratings for every encounter you guys have been doing, dungeons, etc., has been medium, 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 medium. And there's a specific level that immediately just jumps to everything being deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus wants to live out his fantasy of pulling a TPK.
Maybe the last game will be a TPK. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the campaign for it.
Alright, yeah.
This would be the if you well, I will say that you guys have asked what age this is, and this would be the 5th age. One time period after you guys were alive.
Yeah, but if we know what year the 5th age, then we can have a rough idea of how
long
far we are.
Sure.
So that we would know if there's anyone we knew who might still be around to look for.
All right. If that's the question you guys want to answer.
I'm trying to formulate this.
Yes.
Trent, make it drop table.
Hold on. He's having a Stack Overflow issue.
What happened to Nyx at the end of the 4th age?
That might also be a god question, not a...
If it was a significant enough event to change the age from the 4th to the 5th, I feel like he would know about it.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
What happened to Nyx at the end of the 4th age? There has been a shift of power. It started in Akros. More and more people lost faith in the gods and gave faith to those with flesh and blood. And through prayer, those have become the champions. The worship of the gods has shifted. Your laughter is making me want to ask, why are you laughing, bro?
I am not doing that in character, but I know so much based on that answer.
Oh no.
Nerd.
Yeah.
You nerd.
Oh no. Oh no.
I want to know the secret
I
message.
think I know what to ask for the third question.
I'm just gonna give Trent the floor. All my ideas are dumb.
You want to ask
Yeah,
the group
but
first before
How
you.
are Zadrith's ideas?
I want to ask where the gods are.
Go.
Are you guys okay with that?
I was gonna ask like, what's the best way to prepare barbecue? So I'll take that instead.
No. If I'm right about this, they are not in Nyx.
Jesus furiously scribbling notes.
Jesus. All right, we're going on an hour break. When I'm done with this research, we'll get back to you with the answer to your question.
Is there a plane beyond Nyx?
So Nyx
There-
and Theros aren't like separate planes. They're just like
Yeah.
part of the same plane.
Yeah, Nyx would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like the ethereal realm for Theros.
There's Nyx, the underworld, and the
Yes,
overworld.
yes, yeah. Okay, yes. So, then my answer is still the same. They are in their individual cells, unable to leave.
In their individual what?
cells.
You clipped there.
Individual cells unable to leave.
What?
As the three questions were asked and answered, he looks at you, Molasses, says, "Gang, gang, see you next time." Kind of just disappears.
Oh my god. That was beautiful.
A true G.
True, G. And since it just hit 8 o'clock, we're gonna take a little break, and then we'll be back, and we might do a little fast forward or whatever the crew wants to do. So we'll be back in a second if I learn how to press the intermission button. All right, see you guys in a minute. There we go. Hi, how is it going? So,
Welcome back.
welcome back. As you guys asked the three questions from the blue glowy, what do you guys want to do? You can travel further south onto your mission. Is there anything left that you want to do here, Molasses? Any discussion that the group wants to have?
I need 10 minutes.
So I'm just gonna follow wherever the heck the group wants to go because what even matters anymore?
Are you hitting your existential crisis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Being the last of your kind, yeah, that kind of sucks to find out.
Well, he did say there's some survivors that scattered, but a majority of these tribes have been killed by the Hydra.
There are survivors?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
You've seen some centaurs, like especially in Mount Crude, or however it's pronounced properly.
I'm just gonna slowly back away from Molasses having the existential crisis, hop back over the pit, and be like, "So what now?"
I'm gonna try and find answers, and I'm gonna face west
Okay.
at this wall over here, and light incense, kneel, and pray to Helios.
Okay. Roll me a religion.
Do I add my modifier
Yeah.
to a 20?
Yes, you had your modifier, your religion. Knowledge related,
Okay.
essentially.
24 then.
24. Okay. Roll me percentiles.
That is, I will.
Sure.
That is 100.
Did you get 0 then 0 0?
I got 0 0 0.
Oh, fuck.
What is
Trent,
your
not
prayer?
only-
Where are you?
That's a good question.
Is this the flamingo moment?
This is a flamingo moment.
Oh no.
I also don't have a voice for Helios. Helios. It is true that I am not once as bright as I used to be, but everywhere that the sun is, I am. I can safely say we are within the sea of stars, if that is your question. My power fades as my punishment was. The others, their power fades because they are arrogant and weak. So it takes quite a bit more than 10 minutes. As just the incense are blowing towards you, you're just hearing these sounds, but nobody else. Until all of a sudden the incense are completely burnt up. Everyone has earned a short rest, by the way, by the time this is done.
Wait. Do we recover any health with the short rest?
You
roll.
would roll, yeah. So if you
1d6?
have, yes, roll d6 plus your con, and you have up to 5 because that's your level.
Yeah, 4.
You can continue doing this until you reach 5 if you wish. You don't. And then at the end of a long rest, you recover half the hit that you've used.
Spells. We also recover spells.
You since you have your arcane focus, arcane recovery, you are level 5, I believe. How it works is you can recover essentially up to a 5th level spell since you don't have that. Is it half level? I believe
I
it's
have
half
a
level.
3rd level spell though that I've used. Can I read that?
Let me look it up. I don't know if it's half. I believe it's half. Arcane recovery. You have all the books, yet you choose to use Google.
Faster.
Yeah, it kind of is sometimes. Arcane recovery. So, okay, so it's half level rounded up. So since you're level 5, will round up to a 6. So you recover either a 3rd level spell. You have 3 points that you can imagine. You can use all 3 points to recover 1 level 3 spell, 1 level 1 spell, and a level 2 spell, 3 level 1 spells, however you want.
Well, I think I just used up all my luck for the campaign.
Yep, that's it. No more luck.
Did you get the answers you were looking for? I'm gonna say as Chameno rouses from his prayer.
I heard the voice of Helios.
Oh no, it's more sun sickness.
It's the sun sickness. What can you say? What can you do? So, as you guys take your short rests, Molasses, is there anything that you would like to do within the city? Anything that you want to do before moving south? You know that your trip is going to be hitting more forest before you would hit the swamps, before you would hit the beach, and then there is the city where all the reborn are, if that is something that you guys wish to do.
I guess I'll just I'll pick up a stone from outside
Okay.
with which to remember my village, and I will shed one single tear
One
on
tear.
top of a flower.
One tear falls onto the flower as it glows and blooms. Or it just hits it. But yeah, you have your stone. Gonna move us over here. So, as tragic as that is, as you guys take your time to it's having a rough time January. There you go. As you're moving further and further south before you hit the Despairlands. I will say that it takes a week or so before you reach your next notable thing of encounter. Is there anything that you guys specifically want to do with that week so of travel?
Nah, besides like hunting for food so that way we don't all starve because I have 0 rations.
Hunting for food is definitely something you guys can easily do. As you guys are moving further and further south, I would like for you guys to roll me a perception, please.
I am going to, during this whole journey, I'm going to pray daily to try and reestablish that connection.
Okay.
I got a
If you
20.
roll a 20 and 100.
Dirty 20, Molasses. Okay, that you definitely pass.
I
You
got
will
an
hear-
one,
Oh.
so plus my perception, so 22.
Okay, you definitely hear what's happening. What about the rest of you guys?
21.
Okay, cool. Chameno?
7.
7. You are too busy in your prayers. All right, Asterion.
6.
Okay. This is a nice big buck that you just hunted. It's gonna go deliciously well. Z.
19, but in Spanish.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, love it.
So, 19 in Spanish. You also will hear it, and it brings you. You don't know if mistrust or happiness, Z. As Chameno, as you've been praying throughout these last few days, you don't know if it's coincidence or not, but the days have been bright for sure. The way over here has been, unless you guys are under the canopies of the trees, it is almost no clouds, is bright sun the rest of the time. And that would probably be your only shade. But as the more and more that you guys are growing south, I'll say that Z, Molasses, and Zadrith here. This is the time where I'm sorry, Cindy, that you don't have the capability of listening to the music. You hear slight pan flutes playing in the distance. And Molasses, you would hear some laughter and grunting here and there.
Grunting.
What do you do?
I guess I will tell the group and say, "Shh. Do y'all hear that?
Is the carnival in town?
Sounds like a festival. When there's festival, there's funnel cake."
Oh, Lord.
It sounds like a bunch of assholes is what it sounds like.
Sounds like
Wait.
assholes with money.
Z, do you know these assholes?
Does it sound like the assholes I probably
It
assumed
sounds
is?
like those assholes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Just a reminder, Jesus.
Mhm.
My background is folk hero amongst my people,
Oh, no.
and in my mind, I committed a heinous sin by having one bomb performance. So I assume that they're all the worst, and any praise I've gotten since them is them just being dicks to me. The background I'm reminding you of, because it may or may not be relevant,
I'm go over there right now.
But yeah, I'll lead the way towards them, and I'm like, ignore most of what these guys say. They're the worst.
Wait, how worse are we talking? I say as I start to unlimber the heavy crossbow, like the shooty stabby variety, or that they're just kind of assholes variety.
You'll see. We'll meet them soon enough.
Okay, and I will put the crossbow back.
Okay. As I transition to the new map, you are not necessarily greeted. I also don't remember if your minis are on here. Yep, your minis are down here. As you kind of going through thick brush, you can see these two small rivers kind of passing through, and a plethora of satyrs just dancing, swimming, drinking, playing songs. You see a couple of things happening. It's not very well it's displayed, but over here in one corner you see a ring and a couple of satyrs just wrestling. Over here by this stone you see this wheel where a satyr is strapping himself onto, and another one is at the other end as they're spinning him and giving him daggers as he's throwing them, trying not to hit his friend. And there's just essentially a party going on. You guys are still within the brushes of the trees and the foliage within the woods. What do you guys do?
I clutch my my bag of gold a little closer.
Okay.
Do I recognize... I know I wouldn't recognize any of the living ones, probably. But do I recognize, like, the clan features? Like, the facial features and stuff that are distinct to the families and things?
You would, for some of them, at this point, it's kind of muddled, and you see a couple of clans here. Even some that you did not know were party acceptable with each other.
Okay. I'll just walk in like I own the place. I'll be like, follow my lead. And I'll walk up and I'll be like, hey, I'm finally here. The party can start. And I'll hand
I'm
someone
right
my
behind him
wines
going,
in.
wait, crap.
Okay. As you yell that, a couple of people stare and look, and you see that some don't pay attention, while others are like, yeah! And they a couple of people run over towards where you are, Z. And you said that you're grabbing your wine.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my alcohol receptacle.
Okay. As some satyrs kind of just jump over the river and approach you, and then just clink heavily onto your arm and start drinking what looks to be some very strong, bitter-smelling ale.
I will bring up the rear.
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
Asterion, are you just gonna stay in the back? Essentially.
Essentially.
Okay. All right. No problems. So what are you guys doing? What do you guys want to do? As it just seems like you stumbled into some sort of celebration or party.
Zadrith is just awestruck. I haven't seen people be this disorganized ever.
It definitely looks like people are kind of huddled in their own individual groups and just discussing. Most people are just having a good time drinking. Other than those two activities, throwing daggers at your friends or wrestling, it's just like scattered little chaos with like different clicks here and there. As just people start surrounding you, a lot of them are kind of uncomfortably close. I haven't seen you around. Where did you come from? You brought friends, I see.
I haven't been around in a little while.
Is there a story?
I've been on walkabout.
Well, drink, do things, have fun, and they start cheering, and everybody starts cheering
actually-
next to you. Mhm.
I'll ask.
Okay.
Mouse, where'd you go? There you are. Are any of the Zermacen Zaphremen around?
I'm sure if you ask around, you'll see some. So, you're doing work? Why are you asking? It's a very weird
That's-
question to ask.
It's my family. I'm trying to find.
Well, we're all family.
Well, of course, but that's my bloodline.
A couple people look at them weird, like, sure, I guess we'll ask around. It's almost like asking for specific, like, lineages or groups looks. It's an odd thing to ask them.
Oh no, they've become one collective commune.
But I'll say that you will be able to roll me perception, everyone.
$24.
12.
Okay.
13.
13.
13.
Okay. Molasses?
Alright. I got. You said perception?
Yeah.
I got an 8.
8, okay. Alright. Got those numbers, and I'll keep the information, and I'll let you guys know in a minute. The only person that you feel that might be more resembling of your specific group, we'll say, would be this lady over here. Z. As Molasses, a couple of satyrs kind of approach you again a little too close in comfort as one of them grabs your hands and just like, let's dance, and starts moving around, almost like forcing the dance to happen. As a couple of satyrs kind of grab you by each arm, Zadrith, and start spinning.
I'm gonna be like, whoa, 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 save the dance. Is there any ale that won't kill a fish around here?
As you say that, you see people like almost come out of the bushes. Ale?
I will gladly take a cup and
Okay.
be like, all right, fuck it, it's a party.
Okay, you see a couple of satyrs starting to approach you, Chameno, in the back, and same thing with you, Asterion. And come! Dance! We haven't had any of you folk around for a while. Let's just party, man. Let's just fucking go.
I make it seem like I'm drinking it, but I'm not drinking it.
Okay.
I will take a swig to test how dangerous this poison
I
is.
think I'll do the same.
Okay.
I drink it, and also, I ask Asterion if he's gonna finish it.
Oh, Lord.
I want to forget.
Okay.
I pour mine into
Debates.
her cup.
I
Okay.
drink.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Molasses and Zadrith.
Oh, wow, just for testing it? Sure.
No, you. This is for different results.
Ah. All right, con save.
Okay, I
Natural
got
20.
Natural 20. Okay, it's pretty
Nat
strong.
20 Nat 20 plus 3.
It's strong, but your sadness is stronger. You just don't get the buzz because emotions.
If any of the satyrs that are trying to drag me to dance and drink are listening, they're probably going to like see me quickly glance up and be like, "Oh, Farika, help me! This is gonna hurt." And I will continue imbibing on this single tankard of ale for the duration of this party.
Okay.
I am going to, when nobody is looking, pour out half of my tankard and then use that tankard as a ticket to not be handed another tankard.
Okay. All right. I'll. All right. You don't think anybody notices? As are you going to accept people dancing?
Yeah, about it. However, I will try to step over briefly to Z and be like, "Should I watch my purse?"
Depends on who's around.
So that's a yes then.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Okay. Chameno, are you dancing?
Is there anyone singing?
Badly. Really, really bad.
So there's not like a storyteller or a bard or anything. It's just
They will call themselves a bard.
It is
Yeah,
collective chaos.
They're all bards in their own way.
They will
Yeah,
not
okay.
pass American Idol. Let's just say that. What about you, Asterion? Are you dancing, or are you just like sticking to your own? You are a little bit more intimidating than the rest, so a couple people come and ask you to dance, but if you say no, they kind of like, all right, cool, let's move on to the other ones. Asterion.
I'm gonna
Well?
do my best to blend in.
Okay. Asterion, are you dancing or no? No. Okay. All right. And you're doing your best to blend in. All right. Okay.
I
All
want
right.
to like. I don't want to do like this. This seems weird to me.
Okay. No problem. No problem. As everyone, this is definitely a culture clash, if you will. Z, what will you do? I'll say maybe like 40 minutes or so have passed by as you guys have been talking and mingling and just telling stories, crying over dead relatives. What would you be doing, Z?
Any of them doing folk songs I know?
Actually, yes. But they're singing the lyrics wrong.
Oh no.
How wrong?
Like changing names of events and dates.
I will be singing louder and correctly.
Roll me your performance.
Can I assist by being his hype man?
That's a 13 because the dice don't like me.
All right,
Sure.
I'm giving you
Advantage.
advantage by being your hype man.
Yeah, roll with advantage. Sure, it's fine.
Hype
That's a
bitch.
13 because
Oh my
the dice don't like me today.
My
As-
hype man skills are subpar.
As I want everyone to see this because this is where I got the inspiration for this exact thingy. So as you're singing, you hear a bunch of people. Boo! He's singing it wrong. He sounds like my grandpa.
Well, I'm older than your grandpa, so shut your fucking mouth.
Oh shit!
As you see this one Sayter, she's like, "Oh, touchy." As
I'm just gonna shout roasted off the back of that.
Okay. So, as the party definitely continues, anything specific that you guys would want to do, or are you just like taking the scenery? It does not. As the sun's starting to set a little bit, you maybe have like maybe 2 hours of daylight left. It does not look like it's up. It looks more like it's. The later it gets, the ragier they will get.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
At least as far as in my times, there was always like the host for whatever specific debauchery was going on. Am I able to identify who that is here?
Roll me perception.
$16.
16. I'll say that this Satyr kind of in the center looks like he's observing more. I'm gonna put a little purple token on him just to also give it a identifying mark. They're kind of looking around. It's not they're not partying, they're not dancing, but they always gravitate back to the stone, and it doesn't look like anyone's like taking that spot. You feel if anyone is the host, that might be the host.
Okay. I will move towards that person
Sure.
and ask them when Xenagos' expectations for parties dropped so low.
Oh shit!
Okay. So look at you. Are you some kind of not believer or something?
Non-believer?
This is a great party.
Okay.
Well, what do you do different?
Who's got the spice?
Oh no!
Well, around here we do not have spice, but we do
No,
have...
I wasn't asking him. I was asking who in our group.
Yeah,
Oh.
the spice that
I
made
do.
the spice that made Chameno go on a vision quest.
Asterion
Yeah.
and I, the two that are holding.
Yeah,
back.
I'll hand him some of that.
Around here we do some sun drops. Would you like some?
Take a sun drop.
You are, if you like, you are handed a very tiny, this is not V, a very tiny yellow and orange liquid. Just take one drop.
Wait, how many did he hold out?
It's one vial, and he just says, just take one drop. For the purposes of this, I'll just move him over here.
I take 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll me a history. Those who are taking it, or those
I
who
am
are
not.
there. Okay,
That's a 21.
21. Okay.
I got. Oh shit! I have 7th in history. Really?
You're a smart
Okay.
gal.
Okay, hang on. I got a math. 24.
Okay, so you definitely know what this is. This is it's another way of calling it would be like liquefied sunshine.
Uh-oh.
The original magical like synthesized. This is a synthesized antidepressant essentially.
Is this a Beatles song?
It's supposed to make you really, really happy and warm
This is
feeling.
magical ecstasy.
Ah!
You took 3 drops.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Hey, make me a con save, please. Followed by a
Gladly.
wisdom save, please.
Okay, that's a nat 20 for a 22 on the con save.
Okay, okay.
Man can handle
And
his stuff.
that's a 4 on the wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh shit!
As you take 3 drops, you see the guy's like, that wasn't. Oh, okay. Molasses, as you take 1 drop, immediately you get this warm feeling around. Everything is brighter, and you're able to like focus in on things. And everything that you're looking at, there is like a outer ring of just blurriness, almost like it just zooms in on that particular thing that you're focusing on, and you feel really, really nice. You are definitely forgetting a lot of what's happened, and it's helping you if that's something that you're looking for or need.
If I'm within visual of them both dosing on something, I want to note I'm more looking to Molasses and going, "Oh boy, I really hope it's not babysitting time."
Molasses' eyes turn gold, and so do Z's, and you guys are starting to notice that, oh, there's a couple of satyrs with golden eyes. Oh shit, okay, they're tripping too. Z. This is probably some weak shit. This is 3 drops. You feel the warm sensation. You feel the happiness. This is probably some normal stuff. But everybody's speaking really funny. That guy, the party guy, he said some things, but he's like, and you just see Z just like, hey, really slow. He is definitely in his own world right now. And to you, Z, everybody's muttering and speaking weirdly. You're walking fine. Just your comprehension of what others are saying is a little delayed, and your speech is very delayed. But to you, you're perfectly fine. You're solid. Your motor skills are impeccably good. For taking so much so fast.
I think I might know where he's at right now.
Okay. Like, I've been there before.
Yeah, can confirm.
Yeah. Ryan's seen me be there before.
I've been there myself, bud. I know the feeling.
As you guys are having a good time, and there maybe the party through the sun drop has given you a little bit different feel. They're not the rager that you thought of, but also kind of the fact that you said Xenagos and nobody really batted an eye or was offended or kind of maybe after everything that you've heard, at least the spirit is still there, and it's a very weak version of this. And that is when Zadrith, as people are talking, you do see as the main Sayter, who does not introduce himself yet either, kind of nods. You don't know if he was nodding behind you, but you felt as though a Satyr moved around and started immediately grabbing Chameno, started dancing as a couple other people started dancing with Chameno. And then when you turn around, he is bolting.
I've got worry signals firing on all cylinders. If
I'll say that this is
fully
happening.
comprehended that.
There's a guy and a girl dancing around you. And they kind of jump and do a flip around you, Chameno, as the guy kind of kisses you on the forehead and the girl kisses you on the back of the head, and then they also start running.
I'm going to turn to Chameno and shout, hey, blessed by Helios, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and I am drawing.
You're drawing your weapon?
I am drawing the hand crossbow and turning to Z and saying, there's a fucking problem in paradise, bud.
Upon hearing that, I will also draw my great sword.
As you're doing that, people yell, weapons, weapons, weapons.
When
Hey man, I say, y'all are like harsh in the vibe.
when Zadrith says what he thinks he said to me,
Yes.
I will look at him and go, yeah.
Oh, don't make me do this, Z. On hearing that reaction, I am going to reach into my bag with my free hand and pull out the Charm Person scroll and attempt to cast it on Z.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I've got an idea.
Yes, Z.
So I noticed that everyone seems to be speaking real stupid.
Yes, yes.
I will gladly rewind if Z's got an idea before I attempt to charm him into my
Z
favor.
will cast comprehend language
Oh,
to see if it does anything.
Okay. Everyone is speaking to you like a super Chad now. Like, hey King, I want to let you know that these amazing, cool vibes, sweet. Like everybody's just talking to you like they are. Their only way of conversation is through like Bible Chad and Bible Lad TikTok.
oh my god.
Dope. All right, so they're on that like white boy summer train.
Yes.
Oh,
very
God.
much. Very much. All of a sudden, everyone's collars just popped up, and they all have sandals and pink shorts.
Dope.
And their dad has a yacht and is paying their way through college. They're gonna take a summer.
Yeah.
They're gonna take like a summer off to go to Europe though to find themselves.
Yeah, they're all on the way to becoming Z.
On seeing Z cast that, he's probably gonna hear it like him comprehending me reaching into my bag. I'm gonna be like Z's gonna hear, my drip is on point as I put on the golden mask
Oh.
with my free hand instead of charm personing him with the one scroll I have.
Okay.
And, I'm gonna fire on him.
On this guy?
Yeah, on the guy that's sprinting away from where Chameno just was.
Roll me to hit.
Where the hell is my There it is. And this is hand crossbow.
Yeah.
That is a 16 to hit.
All right, roll me damage.
That is a 7 points piercing.
Okay, as soon as you shoot, you hit him right in the chest and he falls down and everybody screams and starts running.
And I'm gonna yell over to Zadrith, what the fuck is going on? Because I have no idea.
They're
Why?
all terrified of
I am
you just
pointing.
killed somebody.
I am pointing at the guy sprinting and be like, he gave a signal. Those two sprinted away from you like they're up to something. I don't like these vibes. I'm getting a bad fucking feeling. I'm not okay.
And everyone just starts jumping and scattering. Tables start flipping. Cups are being broken, and everybody just panics and bolts.
And I will end that statement by, he said they were assholes and they're proving it.
I think you just killed that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that guy's
Lord.
dead. That guy is dead.
You just committed murder, man.
What do you guys do? As everyone is
You shot
fleeing
at the
party?
random dickbag and not the leader guy?
I didn't have a shot on the leader guy. There's like fucking a billion satyrs between me and him.
I'll say that at this moment, they're not exactly where the map is. I'm just not moving everybody. They're all like fleeing as fast as they can. They are running. They are taking their action to dash, and they are jumping as far as they can. They are sprinting as fast as they can.
Are any of them still within, I don't know, let's say 90 feet of me?
Oh no.
A good majority of them right now would be 90 feet away from you. I'll say the leader definitely has had a long start of running into the forest.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm talking about just the normal ones that were
Yeah,
around.
yeah. There will
okay.
be. I will say for the purposes of this is how
wait, no,
far
sorry.
people are from you, and then that's where I will keep them.
Oh, wait, it's... Hold on, where's my ruler? 90 feet, and then a 20-foot square around that.
For the leader,
Yeah.
let's see. 35, 60. No, since you casted a spell, they would definitely. No, there'll be 135 feet, so 90 feet plus 20 feet cube. Even at the farthest edge, they're still 15 feet away from you, from where that would go.
Okay, can I move and try to do it?
Sure. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move and attempt to sleep.
Okay. All right. Roll me some d8s. Let's see.
Ooh, 29.
29. You hear a lot of... Roll me a perception. I will say with disadvantage, though, since you're tripping balls right now. Any skill's going to be at a disadvantage until you calm down a
Oh,
little bit.
that is such a shame, because I got an 8 and a natural 20.
Oh, no! 8 total, or 8 was the roll?
8 total.
Oh, everybody fell into a comfy pillow, and then a blanket of leaves just rolled around all these people, and you're pretty sure you got him.
Oh, because he's still tripping. Fuck.
Yep. I'm gonna say for the purposes of this, because everyone's seeing you do this, I'll say Molasses, Zadrith, Chameno, and Asterion. You guys can roll perception as well.
Ah, shit.
21.
Okay.
23.
You see,
13.
both of you see him, Molasses.
6.
Okay, so Asterion and Zadrith, you're like focusing on him, and Asterion, like you're instincts kick in and you're hyper focused on like that's the target, and you're seeing him run far, going into like this small little mountainside. You both know if you don't follow, you will lose this guy.
I dash.
Yeah, I'm going to move and bonus action dash
Okay.
to get 60 feet.
I will say, so you guys are, for the purpose of this, you guys are running towards him. Chameno, Z, and Molasses, what are you doing? Are you following?
I'm gonna run after Zadrith.
Okay.
Is anyone
Correction.
standing?
Nope, everybody's fleeing. As soon as one of Sayter got shot, everybody's running away. Like, they're all fleeing in different directions. It is chaos right now.
I'll say follow the leader and follow Zadrith.
Okay.
I'll grab. Are there any lying down, things of more alcohol?
I'll say yeah, there's a couple. There's a
Or
bottle.
wait, no.
There's a bottle of
If
wine and a
Asterion-
bottle of rum.
Start
Okay.
heading in that direction.
You grab both?
Wait, you said alcohol and what else?
Wine and rum. Two
Oh, yeah,
large
I gra-
containers.
I'm double fisting.
All right, you grab them. As you're running.
Yeah,
You're able to put them. You're high. I mean, you're tripping, but it's not to the extent where Z is. And I'll say to try to catch up to this the leader, I'm going to ask 2 people to roll me survival.
I'll take it. I'll take one.
Who else wants to roll
I'll take
survival?
the other.
All right.
I'll do it. I got plus
Yeah,
5.
I'm saying
Asterion
I'm
can do it.
following Asterion,
Okay.
not Zadrith, because he's Big Satyr. You follow Big Satyr.
You
when
follow
don't
Big
know what's
Satyr.
going on.
As you see Asterion moving on, Big Satyr. Follow him.
21.
21. Okay.
24.
I was looking for a combination of a 30, and you guys definitely got that. So, as you guys are running and keeping track of him, this guy is fast. And every now and then kind of turns around to see if you're following him. He almost kind of eluded you guys, and so Asterion, you're just like, nope, tree fall down. As you see the Satyr kind of like leap off the tree and start running, and he's running into a cave at the moment. I will say because you beat the DC so well, you both got above 20, you see that there is light inside of the cave. By this moment, Chameno, you have 100% noticed that your coin purse has been cut off your belt and it is not with you.
Oh shit. Is
Glad
mine
I put 200 coins in my thermos.
That's actually really, really good. If this would have been south, you've only lost a very small amount versus the 200.
Do I still have mine? I don't know. I'm trying to run this right now.
It looks like Chameno was the only one. Actually, if you're the only one that spotted this, Zadrith. The DC was going to be 20 and nobody got it other than you. If no one would have passed, you guys would have just continued partying, and some of you might have lost your coin purses for a definite time. But you see them at a cave, and you see the lights, a couple lights inside. What do you guys do?
I'm going to shout after the Satyr. If that was the bullshit party, this better be the good one, as I stow the hand crossbow and pull the heavy one.
Okay. I actually do not recall if I have your mini, so let me do this really quick. Let me copy. Okay. And let me move on to this map. Yeah, no, this is just the entrance. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm going to put a general concealed area. Okay. I have to turn Fog of War on. Alright, sorry, we're doing this live. Okay. Fog of War is on. Alright, cool. Reveal areas.
I shouldn't be looking at Twitch stream right now.
It's fine. Okay.
Cheater.
I will move you guys here.
I mean, I had it in the background, but I just clicked over.
There
like, now.
are two. This is the entrance where you saw the guy go through. There's another entrance over here, but Okay. Yeah. So you see two entrances to caves and lights within the cave as well. Not saying like the light from the outside the sun is kind of illuminating the cave. There is lights inside the cave. Since you guys got such a high number, what do you guys do?
I am full tilt sprinting after this guy.
Okay. I'll say that you can move your mini anywhere you want, but if you go inside the cave, move into the light, and then I'll illuminate things. So I have a base understanding of where everybody is before I like show things. What about the rest of you guys? Are you, unless everyone's like, we're just going through.
I'm sprinting after Zadrith.
Okay. Put your characters up to where you can see. And then I will show everything else. What about Z and Asterion? Are you okay? Gotcha. I guess it's just taking a second for me to. All right, if that is where everybody is going to be, I will clear some of the area. Oh, that is a wrong reveal. There we go. As you see that there's definitely some up, and there we go. All right, now I'm in the right area. Okay, yeah. So you see that the cave kind of goes into left and right. There are some you smell for sure the ale in boxes here, and you'll smell a little bit of rotten fruits. You see more boxes on the side that have been kind of smashed and destroyed. A statue of what looks like to be a satyr with robes and red cloth around and some green displayed colors. As you see the host of the party, and a satyr at the moment loading a crossbolt. He is not ready, he's just loading it. What are you guys going to do?
I have 10 more feet of movement from the entrance of the cave.
I'm gonna give everybody like and here's where you guys started. So if I want to know what the intentions are, so if I need to roll initiative, or you guys are going to talk.
I'm going to attempt to talk, but
Okay.
if peace breaks down, I'm murdering and figuring out exactly what the hell is going on, one way or another.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna move up a little bit closer.
sure.
I'm gonna have my sword drawn, but I'm gonna wait for Zadrith.
Okay.
Z,
Mhm.
if Will is okay with it, Z is gonna be backpacking on Asterion at this point.
Asterion, you have been designated trip sitter.
Yes.
And I have something to say to the dude when we catch up to him.
Okay.
I'm going to take a big old swig of rum and cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. Fog cloud has been casted.
I swear to God.
What is your obsession with stopping us from having vision?
Where are you casting fog cloud, Cindy?
I center it around that guy.
Okay. I believe it's a 20-foot cone. Let me see.
Bro.
I continue chugging my rum.
What do you say as you're
Also-
casting fog cloud?
I scream out Fog Cloud. Rave
Excellent.
party.
Fog cloud rave party. Excellent. Okay.
So much for talking.
You can still talk, they just can't see us. I want to press the digitation, some beautiful little lights sparkling in the fog cloud.
Oh my God.
Most people are gonna see you running in and casting a spell at one of them as aggressive.
Huh? No, I shoot it at him. It's got 120-foot range.
Where are you placing this radius? This beautiful.
Around
beau-
that-
this
around
guy.
that guy.
This one here.
On
Yeah,
the
Okay.
same turn
Yeah,
that
a
we
little bit.
enter,
a little bit like in between him and the other guy.
No.
Like that.
Put it right where?
So like right here.
A
Do
little
you-
bit lower. I want to engulf this guy.
Okay. He's as you see that he's loading a bolt, and you just cast fog cloud, and then precipitation lights in there, and it just looks like rain with no music. All right. With that, the you hear the God dang it, as the guy in the far end looks at you guys.
On the same turn that we enter, I'm gonna
Yes.
cast Divine Favor on my sword.
No problem. Cast it on your sword. The gentleman at the end, if you can call him a gentleman. It looks like you guys are quite perceptive at finding me. I propose we could have a rumble. I
Or-
could just leave.
I've
I
got a
have
response
nothing.
to him.
Yes.
When he's like, we could have a rumble, or you could just leave.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of a horn-based insult.
Type in Google horn-based insults.
I think Flaccid would probably do the job there, bud.
Nah, hey, baby horn. You just tried to rip off the wrong people. I'm the fuck-mothering chosen of Zinagod. You gonna have a bad fucking day because my disciples decided so.
By the
And
way,
I'm gonna use minor illusion to kind of speakerphone my voice. for
as
that.
it echoes,
Specifically, it's gonna cut in when I shout, "I'm the fuck mothering chosen of Xenagos."
Z. You also notice that when you say that, the statue over here is a very specific satyr.
Oh no. Very specific Sayter.
Very, very, very specific one. As that echoes, roll me an intimidation. Z.
Come on. Fuck!
Can I assist? No, you already rolled it. I'm being intimidating enough.
Well, it's the only number I've rolled all night.
Don't tell me it's a
Being
one.
No, I rolled a 3, so it's an 8, even though I've got a plus fucking 5 because the dice hate me today.
Oh no. As that happens, you see the guy at the corner. That might be the Sundrop talking. Boys! And then he just snaps his fingers. I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Uh-oh. Ah. Got a nat 20 plus.
Oh.
That's a 12.
Yep.
17.
I got my usual roll,
A 1?
a 4.
Sorry. Let me give him a name. Guy. Okay. All right. Molasses, you said you got a 20?
22.
Oh, did anyone beat that? I assume not. Okay, did anyone beat an 18? No, okay. Did anyone get higher than 14? Other than the people that have rolled. Z, what did you get?
I got a 12.
12,
I-
excellent.
17.
17, excellent. Okay. Alright, so let me move y'all accordingly. And I am so sorry that you were forever at the bottom. Okie dokie. For the purpose of this, I'll just, sure, we'll just here. Bam, done. Okay, no more mystery. Okay, Molasses, you are up. What are you doing?
Okay. I asked the group, so we're trying to murder this guy?
I just wanted-
Incapacitate. I have things to settle.
Non-lethal,
Non-lethal, got
if
it.
possible, on that, and I'm gonna point directly at leader guy. Everybody else is fair game.
Alright.
Just letting you know, range attacks and
gonna
magic
have-
cannot be non-lethal.
Maximilian Earth and Grass.
Okay. That's a deck save?
It is a strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Even worse. Well, dex would have been good. That is a 13. What is your save DC? Yep, 13.
They have to beat a 15.
Okay. Well, they didn't. Well, so what happens?
They get 2d6 bludgeoning damage and are restrained for the spell's duration.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Is
Roll
Hotshot
me some damage.
concentration?
Oh, yeah, it's concentration.
So
They got 8 points of damage.
How much?
8.
8. Okay. As the a hand of stone just kind of grabs onto both of their legs as he tries his best to hop off, definitely not making it and being restrained.
I take a swig of my rum.
Okay. Gulp, 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 gulp. All right. It's turn. It's going to do the only thing it can do. Reach for his crossbow and try to shoot. He can make 2 attacks with his crossbow. So he's going for you, Molasses.
Oh shit!
I will say that you do have a little bit of cover because of the sting. Does it? No. Okay, barely misses. Okay. So Molasses' first attack is going to be a 16. Does that hit?
That's against my armor.
Yeah. And second attack is a 14.
My armor is... Yeah, my armor's 12.
Okay. So first attack is going to be 6 points of piercing, and last attack is going to be 9 points of piercing. Since I need you to make me 2 concentration checks. So D20 plus
I got-
Constitution saving throw, you need to beat a 10 for each one. Because as he's shooting you, the damage and the pain might make you lose concentration on your spell. So you need to beat a DC of 10 for each one.
Alright, I got a 16 for the first one.
Okay.
So the fog cloud's not there anymore, correct?
Oh yeah.
10 for the second one.
All right.
The fog cloud.
Yeah.
Fog
Casting
cloud's
ten-
concentration. And
Wait,
she's
Airprint Grass
concentrating
is
on
not
another thing.
concentrate. No, it is concentration. Since Fog Cloud is a concentration spell, since you cast that Earthing Grass, that's another concentration spell. This one, your Fog Cloud goes away.
Thank Christ.
Oh.
Unfortunately, because you have to concentrate on both spells, you can only concentrate on one. So,
Let's see.
but Earthing Grass is a thing, and it is functional, and it is there, and I believe I have a thingy for that. So let me pull up a thingy. I believe. Okay, with that, it is now its turn. It fired, and nothing. Well, it shot you, and it hurt a bit. And now it is Asterion's turn. Asterion, what do we do?
Ooh, that is a good question there, bud. And now that I can see, I'm gonna charge that guy closest to me.
Okay,
And it's bad. It's
I will say this is the Earthen Grasp. Grab it. He has grabbed it. Oh, except from the bottom, so here you go.
That looks like a mage hand.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything that was like stone hand. But yeah. Okay, you charge.
I charge that fool.
Okay. Are you doing non-lethal?
What?
Are you doing non-lethal or lethal damage?
Is he important?
I would just Zadrith did say, "Hey, don't kill this guy," and everybody else is
Everybody
fair
else
game.
is fair game.
But I'm just repeating what he said earlier. You do whatever you want to do. You do you, boo boo.
Maybe once he's bloodied, I'll consider that, but that's not really how I'm feeling at the moment.
Sure, I understand. Roll me to attack.
Punch him in the dick.
Does a
With your
20...
Yeah. Yep, 20 hits.
21 or something. Okay. That's my first attack. Then I'm going to sweep back in with my pike again, and
Okay.
that is a 27.
Both hit. Roll me damage.
This guy might just explode.
As you kind of charge in, hit him with your pike, lift him up, and then stab him again. What is the total?
29.
All right, with 29 points of damage, as he falls down, like, oh, that was a little too much, maybe. You pull out their pike, and he is dead.
You killed him? Oh, that guy.
I look at him for a second. I'm like, oh.
You're immediately getting the impression after the second death, these might be commoners.
Like, I didn't think that would be that easy.
You're quite experienced adventurers now. You've faced a lot in the past couple of months. With that, Asterion, anything else that we're doing?
No.
Okay. Hey, Zadrith, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do what my character would do.
Famous last word.
I'm gonna move up to here, I believe is what I had
Okay.
marked. And I'm going to level the heavy crossbow directly at this guy
Okay.
and say, drop the fucking crossbow and let's talk, or the rest of your friends are gonna end up, and I'm just gonna nod over to the gored and obviously very dead Satyr.
Roll me an intimidation. We're gonna piggyback off of Z.
That is an 11.
All right. You see the of the crossbow being the gun being cocked essentially, because it made that sound.
Ranged weapons can't be non-lethal.
Correct. Range
Keep-
nor spells can be non-lethal.
Can I melee attack with a ranged weapon on the grounds that I am rifle butting them?
Yes.
And what would you consider that attack?
That would be a
Have
D.
different damage.
Yeah, it would be different damage. That would be a D20 plus your strength.
Okay. I moved 25 feet, which means I have 5 more. Seeing that he's not scared, I'm gonna move the other for my 30 of movement. Bonus action dash.
Okay.
And I am going to unarmed strike, declaring non-lethal
Okay.
with the butt of my crossbow.
I pinch him. Okay. Roll me a D20 plus strength.
Cool, I missed. So that is a 9 to hit.
Oh, he is restrained actually, so you do have advantage.
Oh, and
Yeah.
wait, you said D20 plus strength?
Yeah.
So never mind. That is
Wait.
not
Yeah, creatures
I-
attack
I-
rolls have disadvantage, and you have advantage against them.
okay. So I rolled unarmed strike at first. Blah. It's a 15.
15 hits? Nope. Sorry.
Uh,
15 does not hit. AC is not 15. Apologies. So as you try, he just moves this, and you try to hit him again. He kind of just falls down, letting the earth hand kind of grab onto him. He kind of just uses his ab to flex back up. That's a miss.
Movement, action, bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. All right, these guys' turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hop over. Then going to take the bonus to dash. For the sake of it, I'll go over here. Okay, each one's going to try to do an attack. Asterion and Chameno.
Oh, he was attacking Asterion, not me?
Yep.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17 against Chameno and a 16 against Asterion.
Matches my AC.
Okay.
Same here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a coinky dinko. All right, as they're slashing at you with their Scimitar, I need a different dice. That is going to be a 5 points of slashing damage for each one.
Okay.
And as they do that, it is going to be Z's turn. Z, what do we do?
Eat jambalaya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So Hex is a bonus action, so I can Hex and then as my action do Bard Blast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how that works.
Okay.
So you're hexing this guy?
Yeah. We gotta Hex this guy and then Bard Blast him.
All right. You are 5 feet from him, so will be disadvantaged on the attack.
That's fine.
All right, so roll me to hit with your Bardic Blast.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
One is a 22, the other is a 15.
Both of them hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, the one that hits will be 6 plus...
They both hit, just so you know. Both of them hit.
Well, I'm rolling the damage for the Bard Blast.
Okay.
Because the Hex just gives
Oh,
bonus damage.
yes, sorry. Hex is only
So it'll be 8 total.
8 total damage. Okay. This guy is bloodied.
Cool. And I will say, fuck Mothering Chosen.
Fuck Mothering Chosen. Okay. I'm going to roll a morale because he's blood. Okay, well, apparently that's a thing.
We're playing 40k now with the morale checks?
Morale checks has been a thing. So, with that, as you scream that out loud, Chameno, it is your turn. What do you do?
So, I have a question.
Yes.
Assuming the first attack bloodies him, can I a second attack non-lethal cold shot his legs to cripple him so that he cannot run?
If you
Or
are
move.
able to get him in the wounded section, which is 1/10 his HP, then yes.
I'm not gonna be that precise about it.
Let's see. It's a lot harder bloodied, but you can attempt to do it.
You can, Trent, instead of cold shotting,
You can grapple.
you can just call non-lethal.
You could call non-lethal, knock him out.
He's just gonna die.
Okay.
First attack's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Holy crap.
Second attack is a 16 to hit.
Both hit. Roll me damage. Roll me damage for the first
LMAO.
one first, and we'll see what happens.
LMAO smite by the wrath of Helios himself.
First one's 11.
He very bloodied.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill him.
Okay.
Second
Second
one is a 15.
15. That kills him for sure. As he jumps into your blade and you just put him out of his misery. Just kind of twist it, pull it out, and he just falls down dead. So, because of time, Molasses will start next game at the start of your turn as this guy kind of steps back and says, bro, man, it wasn't even me. Wasn't even me.
One second. On my turn, can I also move?
Yeah, of course.
Jambalaya.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna call it a game. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks and see what happens. As these guys, wrong party. These guys stole from you, and we'll see what you guys want to do. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
We're genociding satyrs. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it's fine. I already told you
Kill
they were
you,
assholes.
Gold.
Yeah. All right, guys. Much love. Please be safe. Please take care of one another. Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Bye.